I'm Jim Shipstead, one of the pastors at First Congregational Church of Anaheim, and I'm so delighted to have Scott Archer here with us. He's the moderator of the Cal West Association, and we have a meeting today here at a nice restaurant. So I thought I'd see if Scott would share with us kind of what's been encouraging to him in the last few weeks.
So I sort of got voluntold to do this when they walked in. But I'm happy to be with you for a few minutes, and it's great to see Jim and Emily, who you can't see, who's behind the camera. Actually, the most encouraging thing right now is my wife and I just celebrated our 10th anniversary at La Mesa Central Congregational Church. And
congratulations.
and it's and compared to you, we barely got started because you've been in Anaheim for like 300 years.
That's right. Since Moses.
Except since Moses. But still, 10 years is a significant milestone, and we had a celebration a couple weeks ago after the service, and it was fun. But it gave us time to reflect on where we came from and how we got there and what God's done, and it's just so amazing to look back and see how God has guided us in this time. And I didn't grow up in congregationalism. I grew up in the Assemblies of God, Pentecostal setting. Then it's a long story, but that sort of came to an end many years ago. And I spent 10 years at a small Baptist church in San Diego. I didn't even know what a congregational church was, and when the time at the other church was coming to an end, not sure what the next step was. I had two different friends that didn't know each other at the time that had connections to La Mesa Central Congregational Church. They didn't attend there, but for different reasons, they knew people there. They knew the situation at that church, and within 6 months of each other, I was driving with each one of them individually by the church, which I'm sure I'd driven by many times, but I never recognized it.
Oh, yeah.
And separately, they each said to me, "You should be the pastor of this church." And again, they didn't know each other. This was like 6 months apart, and it was just really interesting. And then some time later, I can't remember which one set it up, but one of them was the person that got me invited to speak as a guest speaker at a time, and that just set a bunch of things in motion. And it was funny because when it seemed like there might be a possibility I could become the pastor, I had to do a bunch of research, like what is congregationalism? Can I, like in good conscience, can I even pastor this church? Would they even, would we have any connection whatsoever? And it was just so obvious that God was guiding this process. And the church had gotten very small. There was some of the people that were part of it joked that the people in their 60s were the youth group, and so coming in, I tried to come in and really try to honor the people that were there and the things they were used to, and any changes we made, we tried to do slowly, and it was more change by addition rather than subtraction back then. But over time, we lost a few people, and we had some younger people that came sort of right away, and we even lost some of them. So for some people, we were moving too slowly, and other people, we were moving too fast.
Oh, yeah.
But now, at 10 years, we have this vibrant community, and it is just so obvious to me that this has been the work of the Holy Spirit. This is God's church. It's nothing that I've done other than just show up, right? Just be there and try to be faithful to preach and teach and counsel and love, and the people that he has brought together, the people that have been a part of the church from way beyond my time there, that are still there. I thank them during our 10th anniversary celebration. I thank them for not throwing me out the door the first few weeks after I got there. And so there's several of them that are still there, and then we've had many people join us, and we've had many people join us. In the 10 years, we've had over 40 people pass away.
Oh, yeah.
We've had a lot of, especially younger families, move away. But the core group that is there now, it is just such a dynamic, loving, gifted body of people. It just really blows my mind, and it's just a testimony to the faithfulness of God. If wherever you find yourself, most of you aren't pastors, but wherever you find yourself in your family, in your job, in your neighborhood, 90% of the thing is just showing up and just saying, God, I don't know how you're going to do it, but just help me be faithful today. Use me to honor you and to love my neighbors as you have loved me. And it's just that's what's been really encouraging
Oh,
to me
great.
and given me the encouragement to hang in there for maybe another 10 years or maybe another 300 years, as it may be.
Well, thank you, Scott.
Yeah.
Thank you for that good word of encouragement. And also, I wanted to remind some of you, we have a guest speaker this upcoming Sunday, a guy named Finney. He's an amazing speaker. He's spoken at places like Harvard and Yale and UC Berkeley and Oxford over in England. And he's going to talk about the mission of the church. I'm just so delighted we're able to have him come. He's also going to be leading a seminar, taking part of a seminar at Azusa Pacific University a week from this Thursday on June 15th. And it's going to be on artificial intelligence, and they've got some really incredible speakers who are going to be there that's kind of their field. And how is AI going to affect the church and us as individuals? So if any of you are interested in maybe being a part of that, just call our church and let us know. And it's a free seminar. It's going to be all day from 9 o'clock in the morning till 5 in the evening. And they even provide like a continental breakfast and lunch and all. But it should be a great time. But again, thank you and God bless you. I hope you have a wonderful day.